Hi all, welcome to Nadig Tutorials. My name is Srinidhi Nadig. In our today's session, let us learn how to download and install RedwoodHQ framework and how to create a basic script and work on it. RedwoodHQ is a framework. It's open source test automation framework which is built on top of Selenium, and download and install. Also, it's very easy to work on it. As mine is 64-bit version, I am downloading a 64-bit version now. It's around 690 MB, 690 MB. It has been downloaded right now. So just right click on it, run as administrator. Just click on next, agree, next. Name is HP840, that's my system name, and installation path, let it be as it is, and the VNC, let it be checked, because the VNC, it will install a server automatically. Next, and database port should be by default, let it be the same number, do not change anything. You can click on next. Application will be 3000 something, you can give the same number. Application server port number should be 3000 only. Agent port should be 5009. So you can just click on next. Make shortcut available to all users. Yes, let it be. There is nothing. Okay, let me click on next. Next. So currently I'm installing the software. It takes around 1 hour for the installation. Let us launch the RedwoodHQ server. As I am launching in my mission, we need to use the same URL 127.0.0.1 -3000/login.html. 3000 is the port number what we have given by the time of installing it, and the user ID and password, you need to use it as admin and admin as a user ID and same admin as a password. So the home page, once we log in, the landing page will look like this. It contains test cases, actions, scripts and settings. 4 tabs will be there, and currently it will be showing in whose login it has been logged in. Currently I have logged in with an admin login. I'm clicking on settings now, and I'm trying to add a new user. Click on user, first name Srinidhi Nadig, and my email ID, and I'm assigning a role myself as a developer. Test designer also will be there. Based on the input or requirement, we need to assign the roles. Next we need to select the tag is not required as it's not a mandatory field, and I'm creating a password for that particular user ID. So now I have entered the username and user ID and password. Confirm password, submit. So my user ID is created successfully, and it will be showing in red color by default, and the user ID will be Nadigas. Instead of admin, you need to give us Nadigas, and you can log in, and you can click on in settings. There are 3 things: users, projects and email. Now I clicked on project, and I'm creating a new project here. I'm adding a new project. I'm entering the project name, demo project, and I'm selecting the project template as Java based Selenium, because this framework is built on top of Selenium, and I'm clicking on submit. So my project got created successfully, and you will be able to see the project demo project over there. Sometimes it will take some time to reflect, hardly you may want to wait for 30 minutes to display. Sometimes it will display immediately. Hopefully in the latest version this issue is resolved. So I clicked on email, and in case if you want to receive or send an email, we need to configure the server. As of now we are not working on this email part, so I'm going to scripts, and here in scripts you will be able to see bin, src and external libraries. Once we expand the bin, you will be able to see the Chrome driver, Gecko driver, and whatever the drivers which are required in the bin. On clicking on src, you can see on click and expand Amazon, so some basic or default actions are added, and general action, wait command, it's in Groovy. Actually all the commands by default it will be in Groovy, and once you expand the Selenium you will be able to see the list of Groovy codes, Groovy actions I can say. Once based on these Groovy actions you will be able to develop the scripts. And here also there is another option, you can create your new action in 4 different languages: Java, Groovy, Python and C#. And if you want to add any file, folder, you can upload directories, whatever you can. I am just creating a Java action here. Just I clicked on Java action. So based on the hash map, string and object params, you can allocate the action over there. And external libraries, just there is a Groovy jar over there inside that. And once we write this Java code, we need to compile that code by pressing build script. We need to build the script first. Once the script building is done, we need to push those changes to the master branches. So as an admin login or any user, we can push it to the admin login, we can push it to the main server. Again we need to log out, and we need to log in, and again you can pull those changes. There is a next option, red color option, pull the changes from the server. So for example, if you're logging in as a user A and you have built a script, and you can push the code, and you can log in as a login B and you can pull those codes. So this is how it is, and you can click on actions and you'll be able to see list of actions over there. All the actions which are there in the script, same thing will be listed here also. And coming to the test case, now we can create a test case. Execution tab is also there. Now let me click on test case. Let me create a new test case. Here I am entering the test case name, demo test case, and here we can enter the test case description, as well as any test case number or whatever is required. We can just enter it. And there is another option, status, to be automated, and needs maintenance. Based on our input, we can whatever the input we can select it. To be automated means we are yet to be automated, so I have selected it as to be automated. And tags is nothing. And test case type is you can, in this there is an advantage, you can develop using JUnit, TestNG, scripts and Python test, py test, as well as the action collection. Based on this, you need to, on clicking on TestNG, you can search for the TestNG script which will be written in the actions, and you can push it. You can pull the existing one and you can develop the script. As I am currently working on action collection, I am clicking on the actions collection tab, and I am working on it. After state is something like I'll explain it later. After state it will take some more time. History means once you are done with the test case development, you will be able to see when the test case is developed and other things. Now let us start automating the test case. Just enter here, type open browser, just enter. So open browser action name will get pre-populated here. You need to enter the URL and the browser type. For example, currently I am working on, let me automate Gmail application. So I just need to copy and paste the URL here, and the browser type, I just need to select it from the drop down. I'm currently executing it on Firefox, and similar way next other steps as well. So after opening the browser, I need to click on sign in button. So I'm just inspecting an element with the help of Firefox. So you need to perform a click action now. So you need to type click on an element. So once click on an element, so ID, what exact ID, what you have captured it, that you need to enter here, and what type of ID this is, whether it is ID, name, XPath, class. Based on your property identification, you need to enter it. Here I have chosen XPath here, so I'm entering the XPath. So after this, I'm clicking on sign in. I'm entering, I just need to inspect this element. So identifier ID is equal to, so again I need to perform another click, send keys action, send keys to element. So if I want to type something, I need to give send keys to element. So identifier ID, and the ID type is ID, and key is nothing, and for text you can enter whatever you want. gmail.com, yeah. Yep. And click on next button. So I'm just capturing the next button property, class next. So I captured the XPath of the next button. So I need to perform a click action over there. So I'm just entering XPath of that one and XPath in this way. So it will perform a click action. Next button, and it should, I don't want to enter the password now, so I just want to click on next button now. So I'm clicking on next. So then I'm capturing the property, that is a click action, right? So I need to enter the click action, enter, and XPath, yeah. So by now, enter your password, enter a password. So I need to capture this, I need to capture this error message, assume, okay. So I just, sorry, I am taking a XPath of that particular enter a password. I am giving a wait statement because immediately it may not reflect. So wait can be given here, 5 seconds wait I am giving, and I'm entering, click verify. See, you will be able to get list verify checkbox, verify current URL, verify current element, whatever is there you can get it here. Verify element exists, element state. So currently I need to verify the text. So we are by text in an element. So I just wanted to verify this one. So what property that is? That is a property with, this is the XPath of that one, and XPath, and this entire password is, I capture the property of entire password, so it should enter, so it should work. So currently I am saving the test case on clicking on this button, save button, save selected test case. And if you want, you can delete this step, individual steps also, and if you want to make a movement, either you can use this arrow marks and you can move the test cases up and down. After state is something like close all browser, for example close current window or close all browser, driver.quit or driver. Whatever we use in the while writing testng or cucumber. Similar way, once the execution is done, I am giving it as after state the close all browsers. Again I'm clicking on save button, and I'm clicking on history. In the history you will be able to find when it has been developed, who have developed, and based on which user ID it has been developed, what time have they modified anything. It will store it with the help of SPN. It will store it in such a way. And currently I have saved the test case now, so let me execute the test case now. Okay, so to execute the test case, I need to go to the execution tab, and I need to go to the test set. I need to create a new test set. Test set is demo test set, so it's already there. So I'm just clicking on the new demo test set. Yep, demo test set got saved now. Yes. So currently, few minutes back while I was developing the test case, I showed you like how can we how this browser type automatically came in. So whatever we want to enter, for example, we can add a variable here. Click on a variable, add username can be, for example, often the username will be getting changed, assume, so that esdf at /mail.com, something like this I have given, and I have clicked on update. So if I enter this as a username here, I need to call this username there. See if I click on this drop down, dollar flower bracket username is there. So if I click on this one, so by default automatically it will call the username whatever is provided here. It will pass with the help of parameters, it will pass it. In that way it works. So let me execute a test case now. So I need to save this test case. I need to go to execution tab, execution. I need to add another new execution as well. Demo execution. Test set as demo test set, whatever I have given there. And there is another option, see, email. Say I can send an email once the execution is completed. Just by checking this checkbox, automatically the email will be sent to the user account which is created. Currently I have created with admin, so I'll be getting an email in case if I check this checkbox only. So currently I don't want any email, and similarly other settings and other options are there. So currently I am selecting this demo test case. See, this is let me save this one first. Yeah, execution tab. I need to go to execution tab. I need to click on the execution. Here demo execution, I need to double click and open this. Here the execution test cases will be listed here. For example, test case alone is there currently. If I develop test case 1, test case 2, all the test case will be listed here. And I just want to select this one, and I just want to select in which mission it should be executed. So I'm selecting this one. So I'm clicking on run. To compile scripts. Unable to compile scripts. I'm not sure why this error message is coming. Okay, here the test case is to be automated, and it should be selected to automated. First thing, this is one thing which you need to observe, and second thing is settings, script. In case if you get that error, you will be having an issue with ivy.xml. Either you can correct the error with getting the latest ivy.xml in the RedwoodHQ server, or you can do another thing. You can add a new jar file here. Just right click here, new, upload, Selenium standalone jar. We just want to select this, click on open. It's uploading. Yeah, it has been uploaded right now. So once you upload it, you just want to push these changes to the master branch. So we are just committing this added jar, Selenium jar. enter and click on submit, pushing these changes to the master branch. So once we upload this jar file has been uploaded now. Once we upload this jar file, we can start executing it. We need to go to the execution tab, and we need to select the mission on which mission we need to execute it, and we need to select the test case here. And once the selection is done, we need to click on, we can refresh it here. Once we select everything, we can click on execution. So the execution has started. It was showing running there. It opened the Firefox. You clicked on sign in button. Here I have designed the test case to make such a way the test case should get failed. See, the execution notification will come in this way, and the fail count is 1. So we have to just close this one, and we need to open this execution window, and we need to see why it got failed. See, it should click on the password next button, and the button was not displayed over there. So you can just see in the screenshot here. Once it clicked on next button, again it tried to click on the next button for the password field. Here it got failed. So currently we are seeing why it got failed. So you can just close this one. So what we need to do here is, we just need to go to the test case tab, and we need to copy the wait statement, and we need to add it here. So this step, it will wait for 5 seconds. 3 seconds is also fine. And here there is another option, record error step test case. So once here 3 options are there: ignore error, continue test case, record error, continue test case. Either of the options can be given. If we have chosen the first option, it will completely stop the execution. If we have selected the second option, ignore error, continue test case, it will ignore that particular step and it will continue. Similar like asset, I can say record the error, continue test case. It will record the error, but still it will continue the test case execution. In this way it is designed. So I'm just clicking on save execution. I'm refreshing the test case here, and I'm executing it once again. It started running here, and here in this tab you can view the test results as well. Once this execution is done, I'll show the test result sheet. So now the test case got passed. Test case count is 1. So here you can go and click on this one, view results as PDF. Once you click the view results on PDF, you should be able to view the test results. This is about RedwoodHQ. And here one more option I need to show here, test case sheet. Here history was there. See, history, I have made some changes, so only once it has been updated. Meanwhile, n number of times, how many times we'll update, those number of times we will be able to see the list of the updates, and we can import the test case revised to this particular version. We might have not known what exact changes we have done, so those sort of changes will be listed here. So we can just roll back the changes, and you can commit it or whatever you want. You can start executing it from that particular step. And here another one good option is, in the execution tab we need to click on variables. As I showed you, we can add a number of variables here. Variables username asdf at trashmail.net update. So in case if we copy this name, and if we paste it here, for example, in the drop down, if we select username, automatically it will pull the username whatever we have entered here. In this way it is designed. And one more point I want to say here is test case data. if you want to add any test data for this particular test case, for this particular script, you can add the test data, you can add a column, row, and you can add it. Similar way you can map it, we can call this row and column in the particular cell. Hereby you can execute the test case. So this is about RedwoodHQ framework. If you have really liked the video,